Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I do readings for Pisces. So today we're looking at the block. It struck me as funny as the block being our card, because I'm going to say it again and again, because the Page of Cups, for Pisces and this channel in particular, I use the Page Cup as the card to represent who we are, our authentic self. Not the one that we wear outside, but the one who's the young dreamer, the tender-hearted, the best friend, the gentle soul, the psychic, the sensitive, the inner child, the spiritual, sometimes naive, the beautiful admirer, the fresh, the new, the insightful, the young at heart, seeing the lighter side of life. Okay? And with that comes the Page of Cups and the true Pisces energy that we all have in us, whatever's in our chart. We all have this beautiful Pisces. I feel her in me a lot. She's there. And the more you get in sync with that energy in you, the more you realize that it actually does exist. Because sometimes you lose sight of this beautiful Piscean energy. The world gets in the way. Routine gets in the way. You have too many things to do. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to dream. So I feel that all of this and the mind problems that we're having this week with the Nine of Swords coming in and just causing anxiety, that's a mind trying to snuff out a true, beautiful energy of the Page of Cups. The one that really wants to dream, wants to take all of these new things and turn it into something beautiful. If you didn't see yesterday's video, I would go watch that one before you watch this one, because this week is truly going to be transformative in the way that we are thinking. We're going to knock the anxious mind on its butt and make it go away once and for all. I'm going to help you do it this year, because we're not going to waste any more time in that rattle brain tin can of a mind that just doesn't want to produce anything except running around chasing its tail. We're not going to do it. Not going to do it this year at all. And the Temperance is showing me that maybe right now you're having a hard time bringing back your Page of Cups. It comes when we want to get something done, right? We want to see progress. And if we've read anything anywhere, we know that they keep telling us that the Page of Cups is a non-productive... Pisces is non-productive. We're in the clouds. We're in the mood. We're a dreamer. We're not actually making anything happen. That's untrue. That's untrue. Well, you know, a lot of Pisces manage to, go through life and get things done. I've been one in particular. And yes, I've used other, how would you call it, qualities from maybe non-Piscean qualities, or what wouldn't be seen as Piscean qualities to make it happen, but we all have it. I want you to remember the one thing about this, okay? You can still be truly like a true Pisces to yourself, living your dreams, but remember what it means to be Pisces. We are the last sign of the zodiac. We have a little bit of every sign, because we're the last one. We have the best of everything. So what does that mean for us? We can pick out of every beautiful quality that each individual sign has, including our own, to get things done. So all you have to do is temper it. And that's what maybe is the problem this week. We're going to look at it. We're going to look at it, Pisces, okay? Since we already have these cards from this deck, I'm not going to use this deck. I'm going to use this one right now. Is that funny? These four came out. I'm gonna leave them out. Look at this Four of Swords. Doesn't it give you that impression of just taking good care of yourself? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do not downplay the energy of taking care of yourself. Sometimes these two get confused. They think that being a dreamer is people who take time out are the same as people who are dreaming. You know, they're you know, oh, you're in the clouds, or you're in the moon, or you're in this, and you know, you're not doing something productive. Taking care of yourself is also just about the self, right? There's a selfish and a selfless that's coming in. And I feel that this is about the selfish, but it's not selfish. It's taking care of the self. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, especially if you're not taking care of the self and you're causing yourself anxiety. Not good. So bring back the balance by taking care of the self. You have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is fantastic. She's all about the mind, but I think she's coming in here and she's the one who's causing a bit of the problem. The reason why is that the Queen of Swords, she has experienced a lot, but she's very critical of her own thoughts. Very critical of her own thoughts. She's self-aware. She's a teacher. She's got great strength of character. Very independent. Okay? But she has experienced great loss. She's a realist, I would say. She's that kind of person who's very real with her thoughts. And I think she has a lot of experience and expertise. A little less like the Page of Swords, where they're, you know, the gossiping in the mind. But she still has the ability to do the same. So you have to be careful with her. Because sometimes she'll tell you, stop screwing around and get something done. You know, this isn't a time for you to take care of this. You can do that on your off time. Because she's very smart. And yes, it sounds good. But remember, you need to take care of the self. Okay? You have the Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I love this. Okay, so instead, what it is saying, I feel, is saying take these resources, okay, and make them good. Make them good for you, make them good for everybody. Right now, what I'm feeling is as I'm doing this reading, I feel that I'm taking all the great little tidbits, all the little flavor from this, and really savoring it. I think that replacing quantity with quality and savory, okay, it's in other words, it's all of your favorite things, it's all your favorite colors, it's all your favorite stuff. And while you are accomplishing things, while you are being very productive, you're also putting a lot of flavor back into your life. And I think that's what they're talking about, okay? If you're going to do something, do it. When you're doing the self-care and the healing, make it a priority. Tell yourself, this is something that I need to do. This is in the schedule. This is in my routine to care for the self. Because without a good, healthy self, I am not going to produce anything at all. Okay? Turn that queen into somebody who's queening to take care of herself in the feminine, into the receiving. Okay? Rather than the criticizing. Don't be too critical of your own thoughts. Work at trying to receive, letting that beautiful energy in, okay? Being more authentically you, Pisces. It's okay to take care of the self, along with everything else, okay? While you're cooking, like I was talking yesterday, while you're cooking food for your family, make sure that you're making the best food, savory food, okay? A beautiful dish that everybody's going to enjoy. It's a chore. Yes, it's a routine, but why can't you make it something special at the same time? Absolutely. Let's see here. I feel a lot of receiving in this in the block. I feel that your actions, your call to action, when you're saying, let's go, let's do it, let's get something done, is giving you more problems than embracing the feminine. And that is the big thing that's going on here. Okay. So, there you go. All right, let's see. Evolution. I welcome change. I love this one. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows we can evolve and be open at any age. Let me welcome change in uplifting and surprising ways. Allow me to trust the process, diving even deeper into your love. And that's what I feel. Dive deep into everything that you do. Okay? Don't just say, well, I'm writing in a journal. Say, I am writing my thoughts, my feeling, my emotion. This is important. This is something I want. This is enjoyable. And dive deep into the enjoyment of something. Okay? Even things, even if you're decluttering, I am diving deep into this area. I'm going to completely clear it out and only put my favorite things. Make it an enjoyable process. The more you do this in your life, the more I feel you're going to bring back balance to yourself. You're going to embrace the Pisces, where everything is a beautiful dream, something that you goals to be achieved, a life to live, of your best life, your best foot forward. Everything is new and fresh and beautiful. And also, it invigorates you with energy, life, and a very positive vibration of receiving. It's going to help you receive. Life likes to speed us up. Life likes to tell us, stop being so lazy, get up, go do something. But every once in a while, it's time to go, yeah. And sometimes it's time to just enjoy thoroughly what I'm doing. And that's what I want you to do this year. Whatever you're putting your mind to, go ahead. Boundaries. I'm entitled to say no. Change me, divine beloved, into one who easily sets boundaries whenever needed. May I feel entitled to say no to any situation that feels bad or wrong. Fill me with divine confidence and speak through me. So this is important regardless. I'm not going to fluff it in any way saying that, this is only about, doing the stuff that you want. In other words, the boundaries are doing something I don't love, it would be about your mind talking you into this Nine of Swords energy where you're anxious. Yes, that's absolutely what this card means as well. But this is also for people who come in and ruin your good day, okay? Sometimes that happens. You can be doing something and then somebody will say something off. And it'll throw you a little bit of a curveball. And you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I didn't anticipate this. This I didn't want. This doesn't do. But you have the right to say, no, I'm not going to engage in this. I'm not going to get involved in this. Your thoughts are your own. It doesn't mean that that's the way I need to live my life. And absolutely, I don't need to feel bad for what you said. Whatever they're saying to you, you have a choice to feel bad about what they say. You have a choice to feel bad, and you have a choice to go, no, I'm not going to feel anything about this. Or I'm just going to turn away and, whatever. It's okay. You don't have to engage with people's bad thoughts, bad words, bad feelings. So it's okay to say no. It's okay to hold your course of healing. If somebody would say, oh, be nice, somebody can do like a facial every week, and maybe it's something that you specifically put aside for yourself. It doesn't mean that it has to cost a lot, I could go and have my nails, I do my own, but I could go have my nails done for like $15 a week. And people say, well, it must be nice to have $15, and it's something that I specifically save for myself as a gift to me. And somebody would come in and say, it must be nice. Yes, it is. Their intention was not to say that it was nice. Their intention is actually to say something opposite. But it's up to you to say, I work it into things that are important to me. Things that lift my energy. And the $15 price tag is worth it in my estimation, because then I feel really great. I feel like I've pampered myself. I feel like I've cared for myself. And you can't put a price tag on that. Let it go, okay? Put the boundaries. You don't need to live up to anybody's standards, okay? And again, this is just an example, Pisces. I don't even do this. I do it for myself. I love my own nail polish. I can do this. I'll talk about that later. It's not in here. Okay, so let's go with here. You can evolve. You can set boundaries. You can change. You can do new things. Absolutely. And you can go back to being who you are meant to be, Pisces. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have this. The Enchanted Map. Let's go look at this. I love these readings. They feel absolutely wonderful this week. It's a great energy, actually. It's kind of weird with all these Nine of Swords, but I feel very much like a coach, which is what I'm doing this week. Yeah, that's part of my hat. One of the hats that I'm wearing for you this week is coach. You know, happy coach. Get out of your own way. Take care of yourself. It's the new year. Savor your life. Enjoy the journey. Get rid of the roadblocks. One ring circus. Wow, I love this. I love this. One ring circus. Look at this. Okay. 15, the devil. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I have to read this one. I have to. You are capable and competent. Beautiful. Independence is key. Also the Queen of Swords. As you step into your journey today, others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Self-confidence, self-assurance, reliance are all part of the strength energy that's coming in this year. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. Absolutely. Don't let any low-vibing individuals in. You kick those people right out. You know, you're not in my sphere. Get out. When you know who you are, which is the Page of Cups, and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter in the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. That's the mindset you need. You can achieve anything at this time. Yes. Woot woot. Look at this. It's beautiful. I love elephant. I love this elephant. Look at this elephant. Look how cute. Look how wonderful he is. Yep. So let's take another one from this deck. It says a lot, doesn't it? One ring circus. And let me just say, out of the Y-Spell deck, look at this Page of Cups. He is fine. Look at this gentleman right here. Look at this beautiful indication of youth. He is well-dressed. There's nothing quite like a man that's well-dressed, I have to say. Yep. Yep. Just throw on a white shirt and a vest, you know, one of those, yep. Oh, nice. There you go. Jane looks. Oh, yeah, she'll go, ooh, oh, that's pretty. But we know, Pisces, we like pretty things, right? Don't we? Yes, we do. Metamorphosis. We also have 7 here. This is what we were working on all of last year, to create this change, this beautiful change. Things are going to change, right? I love this. You are in the process of deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. Oh, I love they're going to talk about butterflies. Love it, love it, love it. The process of change is often painful. It is never without losses and sacrifice. If you are to transform from one form to another, part of you needs to die. Yeah, the part you don't need anymore. The part that has never fit with you, Pisces. The part that has never been part of you. It's been either passed down or imprinted on you for some reason by relationship that you were in. Okay? Instead of taking just a lesson from that experience or those experiences, we've imprinted so deeply that it's become, we believe it's part of us, and it's not. Okay? Letting go isn't easy. there's that letting go again. There's that let it go. Let it go. Especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that the butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits like anxiety and worry. 9 of Swords. Okay? Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. Love. Love. Okay? It's like, and I know we're past it, but it's like Christmas Day all over again. It's like a gift that keeps on giving. Oh, that's such a cliche, but you understand what I say, right? You're getting it. It's a gift that keeps on giving back to you. It's perfect. Now, before I forget, this week I will be doing a member video that's going to be available to all of you because I think it's important. It'll be the 9 of Swords, the anxiety, how to get rid of it, how to dispel it this year. I'm going to be doing an in-depth video on that, and I will be posting it on my website. So you need to be part of my website. It is free to join. All you have to do is put your email in, and then you get notifications when I post to this website. Okay? I post my videos there, so you get an email every day when my videos are up. You can dismiss it if you want, like in your emails. You can just delete them when they come in if you've already come to YouTube. But I do it as a measure of so that you guys never lose track of where I am, regardless of what happens on YouTube. You'll always be notified by my website. It's also where I offer anything reading type, if I do any kind of contest, I will do it there, to get a small reading with me. And also if I post videos that are going to be available to all of you as well. So that's all I ask of you, is to be part of my website. So go ahead and go sign up if you're not already there. It don't take that long to do it, and then this week you'll be able to get the beautiful 9 of Swords that's going to be available to members and anybody who's on the website. All right, so it's in the description box if I didn't already mention how to get there, how to subscribe. Okay. I want for you guys to have all the tools this year that you need. All the tools. So today we're talking about the block again. The secret is adapting. Of course it's adapting. Adapting and becoming, being able to juggle, right? To juggle options, to figure out what needs to go, what needs to stay. Absolutely. Absolutely. It just has to do with that. When you start worrying with the 9 of Swords that's coming in at the end of the week, speak the truth. We're going to be looking at that tomorrow. I've talked about it already this week, but tomorrow we're looking at your crown and your ground, and your ground is truth. Okay? What is true in your life? Is it the worries that you let take over your mind and drive you, a little bit loopy? Or is it what's actually in front of you? What you're living, what you're seeing, what you're doing. Remember that, beautiful Pisces. Remember what's true and what isn't. I feel that all of this was triggered. You have the 8 of Swords here. All of this was triggered because of this new thing. And you also have, you're trying to move forward into something. I feel that you're trying, we're going into the new moon of Capricorn, okay? And they're talking about explosive. It's explosive. It's like, wow, let's get it done and stuff. But with it comes, if you're starting something new, it may feel awfully slow. It may feel a little bit like it's not going fast enough, that you're not moving. But remember, part of the movement is in the receiving. You have to be receiving, and you have to keep your energy up. This is what they're talking about this week. Keep your energy up, up, up. Okay? Let the earth energy of the Capricorn moon lift you up into your crown, into your spiritual, into receiving in the right way. Because if you start receiving in the wrong way, if you use that energy to receive, I'm not doing enough, I'm not going fast enough, then that energy gets twisted and it doesn't help you in anything. And if you have people around you who are helping you twist it, that's not helping it at all either. Okay? Evolve. Be fluid with change. Understand that some of the things that you're seeing, it's not helping you. Okay? Bring it back into balance constantly. Put a little bit water into your wine, as they say. Put it back into balance. Okay? Don't be all about one or the other. Juggle it. Juggle it right here. Okay? Doing the same thing, both of them this week. See? It's like, let's see. And you have the 8, the infinity of the 8 right here. Courage and strength to do it, my beautiful Pisces. Take that earth energy, the pentacle energy, and unblock yourself. And this is definitely your own block. This is you. Okay? Nobody else. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this a lot in 2024. It's all about you. Okay? You can say, well, I'm stuck there and I have, this and that. You can talk about all the reason that it's not you. But honestly, it is you. It is you. Okay? You can untangle yourself from situation. I heard people, I don't like where I live. It's a terrible place to live. Move. There are many states. In my case, there are many provinces. There are many towns. Move. I can't afford it right now. Find a way. Find a way. Sometimes it is worth to do what you need to keep yourself sane and safe in this world. You have to put yourself first, okay? Or your loved ones, okay? I've done it and I do it again. Oh yeah, I've done it myself, okay? I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. And with no money, just enough for a tank of gas. Yeah. Sometimes that tank of gas was somebody else's vehicle, not even my own. So find a way, okay? Find a way to liberate yourself. Find a way to find your, I don't know, where you're going, how you're doing, what you're doing, okay? I've heard people, it costs too much to live where I live. I can't afford it. Rent it with somebody else, okay? The star. Beautiful. I love the star. So let's see what they have to say. Of course, I'm taking a chance this week of bringing out this wonderful book because I haven't in the past. There's nothing better than use the artist's beautiful work because they bring it to us so that we can utilize it. With the aftermath of the tower, one will feel a little torn apart. The star is the calm after the storm. I feel that. It's like I keep saying, we're in between the world and the fool, right? We're in between these two right now. It feels like we're going, okay. It offers peace, hope, and rest. Right here. One's life is cycling all the time. Your mind, body, and emotions are always fluctuating and stretching, taking you to the dark corners and the doorway of light. The star key is the guiding light, the one that seeks out during dark times. You are now looking for a deeper meaning in life. You are searching for your truth. There's that word again. We're going to be looking at it tomorrow. Truth, right here. Okay, it says it again today. You're looking for peace of mind. The star's number is 17. Could you figure out how much that is? 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay, so the number of dreaming, promise, dreamers, there you go, perception and imagination. It brings spiritual evolution by finding your true self. Pisces, your true self. The treasure within your heart. The star offers you guidance, wholeness, inspiration, and focus on your path toward understanding your destiny in the universal plan. It reminds you that the universe provides you with a continuous light that shines on your individual path as you travel through life's experiences. When you feel lost, experience a lack of hope, or find yourself avoiding situations, the star shines brightly on your true inner self. So it's not even the moon that shines for you, it's the star. Okay? You have to find the star. It's all the perception I'm talking about. Okay? Don't be stuck in the moon's shadows thinking you can't see very well, the moon's not bright enough yet. Follow a star instead. Follow the star instead. It guides you to trust your inner voice intuition to open up and receive the light. By receiving the universal light, you connect to a deeper understanding which leads to healing, self-esteem, self-love, and self-trust, which then opens you up to receive cosmic inspiration from the divine. This says it all for this week. This one sentence. By receiving the universal light, you connect to a deeper understanding, leads to healing, self-esteem, self-love, trust, which then opens you up, right? To receive the cosmic inspiration from the divine. The star brings hope and healing. The stars are ancient. They glow with universal wisdom, lessons and answers. When you let the light fill your being, it shines out blessings and healing to you and the world around you. You become a reflection of hope and inspiration, thus so within, so without. Meditate and quiet yourself. Listen to what your heart speaks true and not what has been thought, okay? That you can't do, that you can't overcome, that you can't move and be in a different place, that you can't, get through your difficulties because you can't. And it's always outside forces. Yes, outside forces will come in. They'll inflate our prices. They'll make our life a living hell. But it's up to you to change it. We can. People have survived worse than this. We can most certainly thrive. I know some of you that have looked at options, even created options for other people to live better. So the defeatist, that 9 of Swords, I can't and I'm stuck, needs to go away. Okay? People will always be trying to ruin your day. Governments, whatever you want to call them, whatever name you give them, something somewhere will come in and ruin your day. You don't need to let it. You're following your star. That's all you need to do. Okay? So, let's see. Meditate, quiet yourself. Listen to what your heart speaks true and not what has been taught. When you do this, the universal intelligence and divine light will flow through your mind, heart, and spirit. Understanding and awareness will direct you to a peaceful relationship with yourself and everyone and everything around you. You start feeling the magical sparkles of the stars inside you. Healing begins. The remembrance of the star wisdom within will shine out to the world. The star shines with focus, sparkles with imagination, glistens with understanding, and penetrates the heart, mind, and spirit with love and light. The star heals us so that we can shine its light of inspiration, hope, and confidence onto the world. It allows us to be stars in how we think, feel, and love by understanding ourselves and others. The star brings gifts of peace, faith, healing, and a new refreshed look for the future. Fate, fame, imagination, and good fortune can shine on your path with the star's energy. Wish upon a star. Let your destiny unfold and let the magic begin. We are all stars on this stage of life. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay? This is all about possibilities, not blocks. Not blocks. No more blocks. There are no blocks. Little hurdles, we can go over that. We can go around it. Princess of Pentacles coming in, the Page of Pentacles once again. Okay? You have the resources and you have the help around you. Absolutely. Look at this. She's got everybody in the animal kingdom, including Bunny. Look at this bunny. So cute. Okay, so everybody. Everybody got fairies. You got butterflies. There's the butterflies. Oh, and guess what that is? There's the star. Once again. Okay? And the star, guess what? Inside of her and outside of her. They're aligning. I love this. They're aligning together to join forces. So you're learning how to use this energy. That's what you need to do. That is what you need to do at this point. You need to learn how to use that energy, Pisces. Now, I'm going to save it. I'm not going to read this one because I read at least one. But this one, I'm just going to leave here. It's kind of self-explanatory anyway. I could, but I won't. I'm not going to. I've got more cards to pull, Pisces. And although my readings tend to last longer these days, I figure I'll just... because I still have a beautiful spirit message, spirit card to take out for you after, so... I keep talking about this, okay? And I have a member video about the void moon, okay? And I talk about this. So if that interests you, just click on join and it'll show you the membership levels. Yeah. So that you have the void moon. I can't believe that it keeps coming out. But it's because we are on the cusp of it, okay? It's the dark moon. It's not the void moon. It's the dark moon. It's the before. Is the void moon and the dark moon the same? I'm terribly sorry if I'm mixing those up, but it's talking about the dark moon. See, on the new moon happens on the 11th, sorry, and the dark moon happens on the 10th, which is tomorrow. Okay, so in that time, it's when you're in between. You're at the point of letting something completely go, and then setting new intentions. It's like that last shove after the full moon. I'm done. I've released it. I'm letting go of it, right? So let's just look. Let's just look, Pisces, and see. As a very powerful being, you know that you're creating a reality with your thoughts and actions every day. Even so, drawing this suggests that you need to do nothing for now. Allow at least 24 hours to pass before you take any further action. So just break it, right? Take a break. So, yeah, it's before you set intentions, making wishes. Now is the time to just be. Meditate, take a walk in nature. Okay, it says there's a good chance that whatever you're worried about isn't going to manifest. So it is said that whatever begins under the void of course moon bears no fruit. So drawing suggests any anxiety that you have is unwarranted and will only cause you more issues. Okay, so again, it's almost like it says this isn't a negative card per se, but it does suggest. You know, you're not going to make anything happen in this mindset. So I like this. It's like the in-between. And it's really touching on the Nine of Swords, going, don't worry about it. Don't sit there and worry. Not going to do anything, not going to help anything anyway. So I don't know if they are the same. Probably somebody will tell me, no, Jane, they're not the same. I'll take a look. Well, wait a minute. Let me see if I can do it quick. Let's see if I can ask Mr. Searching, right? Is void of moon and dark moon the same? Well, I see I'm not the only one who's asked this question. Okay. The duration, It doesn't really, it talks about dark moon. Okay, so it's described as a period of time before the moon moves into a new sign. Okay, so it's in between signs. Interesting. So this may not be the same thing, but the meaning of it is the same. So it would be between signs, the void moon. And the dark moon is the day before the full moon, the new moon. I'm going to confuse myself, but you guys understand what I just said. So if you want to do more research on that, you go ahead. That deck actually just went to the ground, so it's gone. It said, that's it. I'm done with this one. So what I'm going to do is just bring a spiritual message and close out this reading. Like I said, do nothing. Okay, do nothing. The deck went on the ground and can't pull any more cards out of that deck. Do nothing. Take a moment. Stop. Don't rush into any decisions you're about to make. Before this important decision, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. And there's the butterflies again. Okay? So I think it's a pretty, it pretty much says the same thing right now. It's saying, stop. You're done. Don't worry about it. Okay? So let's see. We're just going to take a moment. Stop. Spirit has given you this card to advise you to have patience, trust, and know that you'll receive the divine guidance that you truly need. Start by asking your inner guidance, should I proceed with this decision? Then ask yourself, how do I feel about this decision? And finally, if I make this decision, how will I feel about 3 months, 6 months, or a year from now? Remember that your inner guidance is part of you, so use all of yourself whenever you feel you need a little assistance or divine guidance. You don't always have to do it alone or relinquish your power to someone else when it comes to making decisions for yourself. Trust and have faith in the wisdom of your soul. It is and always will be your most valuable resource, one that's always there and waiting for you to ask for guidance to ensure the best outcome for you. Absolutely. So this is just saying, ask yourself what you want. We're so used to asking advice from other people, or we go searching for it, even you sometimes, or, people who come here, they're looking for advice. What do I do, Jane? What do I do? What do I do, Jane? I don't know. What do you want to do? Have you asked yourself that question recently? Have you sat in your own energy and asked, what do I want? It's time to do it. Time to ask yourself. Go ahead and do that. Okay? So I want you to tell me in the comments today, Jane, I sat down and asked myself what I wanted. And if you want to share what it is you found out, go ahead and do that. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow we're looking at the ground and the crown. It's going to be another fabulous reading. And remember, the void moon is between signs. The dark moon is the day before the new moon. So there you go. We learned something new. If you didn't already knew that, knew that. I didn't know that. I probably did, but forgot. And I have been reapprised of what that is. But it is. Take a moment. The actual message was, do nothing. Take a moment. Okay? Ask yourself what you need to know. All right, my beautiful Pisces. Take good care of yourself. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.